We are green at Adams County. McCowan takes it off into turn number 1, out at 2. And here comes Shepard on the bottom. Hoffman gets a run on the outside of the 9 car. Into turn number 3. Brandon Shepard, the current point leader in the Lucas Oil Series. Hoffman second in the outlaws to Bobby Pierce, who starts back in 12th here tonight. Come off of turn number 4. McCowan out in front as 8 laps in the books for car number 8. Nick Hoffman runs in second. So Nick Hoffman, his only career win was the C.J. Rayburn Memorial, Brownstown last September. Hoffman working the outside. We got a battle for the lead, 8 and 9. And will we have a new leader? We do. It is Nick Hoffman takes the lead in car number 9. Bob, you called it. Still a long way to go, though. Hoffman out in front. Nick Hoffman showing the way. Stretched the lead out now into turn number 1. As we have 12 in the record books here tonight. Here comes Pearson, 32 on Blair. Oh, they got together. Pierce and Blair got together down the back straightaway. Here comes Max Blair and Josh Rice. Into turn number 3. So there was contact. We'll see how that affects either one of those cars. As meanwhile, Rice goes right behind Pierce into 1. Oh, Adams County, we love you. What a great weekend we've got planned coming up in Shelby County. And we started off here on a Tuesday night at Adams County. But Nick Hoffman right now, the best car on the track, 1.5 seconds ahead of this battle here. Here comes Marlar to the outside. Mike Marlar, crossover. Half a car length. McCowan has it into 1. Marlar's going to throw it in there. Mikey goes to second. Mike Marlar to the outside, has to run the 157. He's going to have to go to the outside. Marlar is their room. To the outside, move over Cornfield. Marlar and McCowan throwing it in. Marlar with the crossover down the straightaway. It's still Nick Hoffman out in front at 9. Bobby Pierce now works to third at 32. Pierce from 12th to 3rd, and he slides off the track. He'll lose 2 spots. Marlar gets around him. He got that right rear off the track. And Alberson and Marlar got around him. Meanwhile, out of turn number 4, it's pretty sporty down the main straightaway. We know how it's been the last couple of weeks. Denver counting out. Good battle here for second on back. McCowan, Marlar, Alberson, Pierce right here putting on and showing Adams County into 1. You know 32's not going to give up, guys, right? He's not going to give up. Here he comes down the back straightaway. Marlar has him on the outside. As we work, as we're past the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark. We've got 19 to go. For your race leader, Nick Hoffman. No, they try to go 3 wide. Pierce will split underneath the Marlar into 1. Bobby Pierce out at 2, and he almost slipped over again. He gets around. Here comes Garrett Alberson. They go side by side down the back straightaway. That is the race for 3rd. Alberson throws it in. Bobby Pierce, a little bit of a misstep there in 3. Out of 4, it's still Hoffman, McCowan, Alberson in 3rd, Bobby Pierce in 4th, Marlar 5th. As we'll have 13 laps to go. McCowan tiptoes up top. Alberson, those guys ran 1st and 2nd in the Diamond National Saturday night at Lucas Oil Speedway. McCowan got the win. Alberson was 2nd. Pierce throws it out on the bottom. Bobby trying to stick it this time out at 2. And Alberson gets a run, and Garrett Alberson gets the spot back. Meanwhile, they're 1.9 behind Nick Hoffman, your race leader, with a dozen laps to go. 28 scored, 12 remaining. A sporty battle here between McCowan. And here comes Pierce. Oh, man, he gets in there close on McCowan out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. McCowan trying to hang on. Here comes Garrett Alberson. Gets another run down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Nick Hoffman continues to show the way in car number 9. Out at turn number 4, and Bobby Pierce goes to 2nd after starting at 12th in 32. And by the way, Nick Hoffman, it sounds like looks like some smoke maybe out of the 9 car. There you see it, a trail. Oh man, I don't know if it's a tire rubbing, a rear end, an engine. Mechanical issue maybe on the 9 car down the main straightaway. 10 laps to go. Will he last? Nick Hoffman hanging on right now out at turn number 2. And Dylan McCowan just went off the racetrack in car number 8. McCowan back on the track. Meanwhile, Hoffman hanging on.
Ricky Thornton moving up the field.
It's Hoffman, Pierce, Alberson. And there you see the smoke out of the 9 car. Here comes Pierce for the lead down the back straightaway on Nick Hoffman. We'll have 7 to go this time around. Into turn number 3, Bobby Pierce started 12th. They'll throw the slider in. Nick Hoffman, how much longer can he last? How much longer? The tie touring number 9, and he gets the lead back. He gets the lead back. 7 to go. Down the back straightaway. And he pulls away from Bobby Pierce. Looking for his 2nd career win in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Alberson 3rd, Marler 4th, Shepard is 5th. Blair Shirley Thornton is up to 8th. And he's got it. And out of turn number 2, Nick Hoffman driving the wheels off of it. Down the back straightaway. They'll have 5 to go this time around. Into turn number 3. That temperature gauge has got to be pegged. Down the main straightaway. Here comes Pearson running on the outside. They go side by side into 1. And Hoffman gets the battle down the back straightaway. They're side by side to the left. 4 to go coming up. Hoffman, more smoke out of the 9 car. Here comes Garrett Alberson. Here comes Mike Marler, Brandon Shepard. Nick Hoffman hopes it lasts 1 more lap, and it throws it in the bottom and got him as Garrett Alberson goes to 2nd. Down the main straightaway, the Barron's Performance white flag, 1 lap to go. Here comes Shepard. Here comes Shirley. Marler. Bobby Pierce out in front down the back straightaway. 1.5 seconds the advantage. His dad, Bob Pierce, the crew chief. Alberson 2nd. Hoffman, can he hang on? 1 more lap as he's got a gaggle. The cars behind him. Off at turn number 4. Pierce from 12th is going to win. 2nd is Alberson, who's going to get 3rd. And Hoffman by half a car length. What a... No. Was it Shirley? Hoffman got 3rd. Barely.